career, and most importantly, as a female boxer, how do you maneuver the space, because it is known to be a male-dominated sport. So it would be interesting to know whether the challenges that you face, are they similar to most male boxers? So if you can take us back as a start, when you were born and when the interest of boxing started.
Bukiwe Nonina was born in Nigeria, Eastern Cape, eSilalini, Kumanze. We call it Kumanze, a village upon the local Khosi. Boxing ngizoyiqala eNorthwest lapho bengifunda khona i-secondary school yami that angisebenza khona ezimali. It's when I started boxing as e-boxer yakhe, but I was a soccer player before. I started boxing in 2012 because my career was not good in soccer anymore because of the politics in soccer. So my father decided to take me to boxing. He made sure that I go to the gym every day. Even though I was the only one at home who hated boxing because all of my siblings were playing boxing. My 3 first brothers and my big sister and my younger sister were all playing boxing, but I was the only one who was not interested in boxing. Then after that, 2012 I started boxing. 2010, sorry, I started boxing. Then 2011, it's when I turned my professional as a boxer. 2012, I won my SA title as a...
Take me back to your football days, what position were you playing, and when you were enjoying the sport? Imagine you have to swap, just kicking the ball to the winning pass.
Okay, I will expose Eastern Cape now because I was playing soccer under Eastern Cape. I played for district, I played for the province. I was playing for under 17, under 15, and under 12. And it was wrong because I was using other certificate to the lower division. That is why I'm saying I'm exposing Eastern Cape. I was playing, under 12 I was playing a defender. And then under 15 I would play midfield number 6. Then under 17 it's where I was supposed to play. I was playing number 9. I was a striker, I was a good goal scorer. I was good in running. So my soccer was, I thought my soccer would be the career. The career that I would pursue and I would play overseas and all that. But then it's obviously it was a change. Yes, I want to see it. So it's when I went to, I think, 2008, I went for Love Life Games under Eastern Cape. I was playing in Northwest, but playing for Eastern Cape. And we lost on finals. Gauteng were the champions.
Playing for Eastern Cape?
Yeah, I was playing for Eastern Cape. Even in those Love Life Games, I was playing both under 17 and under 15. I don't know how. But then...
Football.
It's football. 2009, I went to Northwest for my grade 10. And I joined Rotterdam for full time. It was being like full time. I was playing soccer even there in 2009. I was playing soccer in Northwest. But then it changed. So Northwest, they were good, but not that good. Because they didn't have EE officials as Basa Straight. As the connection is a sport. We were not EE officials as Basa Straight in the national team. But we went for trials in Banyana 2009. It's when they Tati were but I was from Ekas. We were 4 from Ekas. So I was Katanga. But starting so for we trials. But when we had to go to camp, we this but I don't know why. That is what I'm saying, politics of sport. It's when I decided to quit.
So what year was that when you tried for Banyana?
It was 2009, and I was playing under Team Matlosana. It's a municipality Northwest Cape Town. It's Matlosana municipality. I was playing under them. But then it's when I failed, then it's when I decided to hang my soccer balls and stay at home. And then my dad, 2010, decided to force me in boxing.
So how was that transition? So your father was working in the mines.
Yeah.
And
he was also a boxer, but he didn't turn professional. Yeah.
What's your father's name?
It's a million.
Million.
Yeah. I call him 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the journey from then and now, your father drags you into the ring. What was your first,
It was not that hard for me because I visited them 23 and 2006, and I was training boxing then, but I was just training because I visited for school holidays. It was not something that would be hard for me because my brothers were playing boxing, my sisters were playing boxing, everyone was playing boxing, everyone was talking about boxing at home. It's just that I was having that mind that I'm not interested in this thing. And I grew up under my grandfather, the late Nonina. So he was not in boxing, he was not talking about boxing. So we have our own tradition with him because I was very close. That is why everything about me is Nonina. It's his name, in fact, my late grandfather. So we had our own thing, we didn't care about boxing and all that. Because everything would give our land and all that. Then when I had to join my dad and I have to stay with him full time by introducer to this thing. And my mom is also involved because I support out that all along until I was born because also quit boxing bands around 91. It's when Wabegi clubs are the party. So
what was the reason? Because he realized you had over.
The time we visited guys sithethile ngayo uthe uswafika ukuthi makayeke ku-91 akabengayazi reason because bengekho close kakhulu naye when it comes to sport because bethanda isoka so into zinto ezingahlangani until azonforce that 2010 ukuthi sihlangane. And he was the first one as my trainer because they've been under the American team Northwest. We went for SA games. I lost in finals, and then for the second time above Mount because I was overweight with 3 grams. Yeah, so above Mount it's when you know what you're not a professional and they didn't.
That was amateur.
Yeah, 2011 when I was turning professional because I was fighting in June in SA games in Mpumalanga when Banga. Then July I was fighting my first professional. And I'm taking this kid to professional. And they were like, no, please, let's wait until 2012 Olympics. He was like, I'm taking it to professional. And you will see in 2012 should be a SA champion. And I was. They didn't believe because he was also a good coach in the amateur, but he had to turn to professional because I was turning professional. Then we went to professional. We had our fight in 2011. First fight we lost. Second fight we won the fight. Third fight we lost in 2011. Then our fourth fight in 2012 I was fighting for SA title. I won by knockout in this game. I was fighting against him again. And he was still my trainer.
What's his name?
My dad.
Oh, your dad.
Yeah.
I thought you had.
No.
So when you changed to professional, you did not change trainers.
No, he turned to professional. He was my amateur trainer. Then when I was turning professional, he turned professional too.
Oh, I see. How many fights did you have as an amateur?
I had 12, 11 wins and 1 loss. And 6 by knockout.
So, and then you turn professional, and then in professional, how many fights did you have before you fought for the SA title?
I had 2 fights. because my first challenge it was I was fighting with Kabisile Shawarala in Welcome. Everyone is still crying with that fight because I won, but Olympic in politics of boxing. I lost the fight. It's when they said in Boxing South Africa I had to change the weight because we were fighting in junior featherweight. They said no, because you're not even doing this weight, so just stick to this weight. And the title is vacant. So go fight for this title. It was a bantam weight. I went to fight for bantam. It's when I won it. It's when my career. I think it's when my career started. Because after that, I defended my SA title again under my dad, and I won by knockout first round. I shared the picture today. Our last fight. It was today. 7 years. I defended my first title for the first time, and I won by knockout under my father. It's the last time I won by knockout.
Actually, I was about to ask you on that. Your knockout rate, 10% knockout rate. You only had one. That's the only knockout you had, eh?
No, it was the second one. The first time I took the title, I won by knockout.
Oh, by knockout.
I was still under my dad. Then when I was defending my SA title, I was still under my dad. I was doing grade 12. Then after grade 12, I had to go for...
So you won the title when you were still in high school?
Yes. March. It was March. Yeah, it was March. 18 March. I was still in high school. I was a celebrity in high school.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that was the feeling, though. I mean, there you are. You know, from being an amateur footballer to a world champion South African.
I won't say I was very quiet, but I was quiet because I was only talking to my friends, close friends. Those guys are still my friends now. I call them my brothers. No longer my friends. I call them my brothers. We just lost one last year in a car accident, but we were very close. We were only 5. I was the only female. They were guys. We didn't talk much. Even if you come to us, you just answer whatever you ask, and then we keep on talking. And we are mixed because let's call it some mixed Botswana, Lesotho, because we group being a Khosi Ngcoza, then izoba ngumbo umsuthu, izoba ngubhekisa Mswati. So they see low mix, but then language to be one because they and about because they don't understand. So we're very close in that way. So even if there's a newspapers, no, we saw you in the newspapers, then they will post in the classroom. But I'm still like that. I don't have that power of saying I'm Nonina, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No. If I'm Nazi, it's fine. I don't have to introduce myself to anyone, no. But if you come to me as down, but if you are and all that, I will ignore you, I won't entertain your thing, I will just chill. Even Ngcoza, you will never beat me. I know you're a boxer, but you will never beat me. I will never. I'm afraid of you.
So how did you come about to, and when was the time when you realized that you needed to change trainers? Or you went through with your father? How far did he take you?
I defended my SA title with my dad. He was good and promising and all that, but you know those old school people who can approach sponsors and all that. And he was the one who said, you know what, you're done with your matric, you pass your matric, you want to go to school, I can't afford to take you to school. And there are people that may take you to school as your sponsors. It's when he was like, you know what, go. I'm letting you go. Like I grew up in a family boutique. Somewhere I'm coming back home. I don't have friends around. I don't do sleepovers. I don't do partying. I don't do all that. So he was like that. You're not exposed exposed in everything. So now I'm letting you go. Uzama ukuzimela, like face the challenges as things and all that. So any trainer that I would trust izosebenza ngcono nawe, I'm giving you the training. So it's when I joined the and it's when I attended school in Limpopo. I had sponsors, Mafumo, electrical contractors. He was the guy who took me to school.
What year was it when you moved to Limpopo?
It was 2013 after my entry.
And then how did you do and then the transition as well from your father style to the language barrier there was the issue. How did you adjust?
I think I don't want to brag, but I think I'm a fast learner because I adapted in 2 months. I was already understanding Shangan. I was already understanding then, even though I couldn't speak them, but I was already understanding what they were saying. And also the language of the trainer that was training me, I was already adapting everything that he was doing. We spent 5 years together, working together. I defended my title under him. I challenged the world title. I won the world title. It's when last year I decided to take my next step because I've been sitting at home. Like at home we know boxing and they know boxing. I won't say I know boxing. I don't know much about boxing because I don't even watch boxing most of the time. I watch boxing when they're only fighting my best boxers in South Africa and I love them most. It's when I watch boxing. And my new manager is the one that is always making me to attend fights because I never attended fight before.
Yeah.
I would just sit in my house and wait for the results. So at home they know boxing, my brothers know boxing, they are always there for me, they are always supporting me. So they were always concerned about my improvement. They wanted me to improve. They wanted me to be on the next level that they see me to. Like they see me there, like they see me as the world champion, as a WBC world champion, IBF world champion, WBA world champion, WBO world champion. Because they know how I work. They know how I dedicate myself. So it was like that. They were always concerned. You're not growing. It's been 5 years now, but you're not growing. You're not growing in publicity. You're not growing in sponsors. You're not growing even in your career. We need to see something new. It's when last year, December, after my fight in Eastern Cape, even though I was already signing a new contract for another fight in Denmark. I was fighting in Denmark in January, but I lost the fight. It's when I decided, you know what, I am loyal too much to people I work with, but I need to consider my career now because I need to grow. Then it's when I decided to introduce to my family first, before everyone, to introduce a new management, a new manager, in fact, because I needed a manager more than a trainer. I didn't have someone who will expose me to the world, who will make sure that I have everything that I need. So it's when I introduced Mr. Ngcoza to my family. Then they followed him and checked and see how he works, how he does his job. And then I was the first boxer to his company. Everything was just in 2 months. Everything was perfect the way it was. Every medal was set. Then my former trainer decided not to work with my manager, so I didn't have a choice but to make a decision for my career.
So you decided to you were firstly managed by the trainer.
First he was managing me and training me, and he was failing on the side of the management. and he was doing his training job because I was always fit. But then now, it's when I see I'm doing well, even in the training, because the people we just used now in my last performance, we only worked for 7 days, but my performance was excellent. I was even surprised as a boxer. This is Nonina who's doing this. How? Like it was exciting. I was excited in the ring. Like, is this me who's fighting here? I didn't know. Like there no consequences in place all along. This I feel like these 5 years I wasted my time. I do feel like that. I do feel like that now after my performance Saturday, and we didn't use anything. It was just training. It was just training, and then training. I was happy. Firstly, I was happy in my camp. I was not even stressed even with a single thing. I'm having whatever I want, whenever I want it. The only thing I have to do is to be in the gym. And it's my job, I have to be there. So I was excited with my preparation, all my preparation. Even though my fight, you remember I was supposed to defend my former world title in the first match. They cancelled the fight a week before. But still, I was ready, I was fit, I was okay, I was enjoying everything. I was camping in Eastern Cape. I was enjoying every moment. Even when I'm sleeping after morning session, I'm sleeping when I'm going back to the gym. For the first time in my career, enjoying training like that. Then now, when we came back to Joburg, I was still enjoying every moment of my career. I think it's when I'm ready to go outside the country and fight for the bigger titles like WBC. I'm ready for that. At this moment, I'm ready to challenge any bantamweight in the world.
Yeah, actually, we'll jump back to other things, but as you mentioned that you're ready to take over the world, what are the plans in terms of that? If maybe the manager can pitch in there. What are the plans going forward as she just won her recent fight? What are you guys putting things in place, or installing the lower just to see how you're going to move forward?
Thank you for this opportunity. Sure. At the moment, we are working on challenging the IPF World Champion in December, but the negotiations are still on. IPF World, yeah. So that's the next step from now. The last fight was just a warm-up, practicing, put into practice what we were doing in the gym. There were new things, strategies, and whatsoever that we taught her. So for this one was just practicing that. Okay, can you go and practice what you were taught, what you were told, so that you can see that you are capable of going for bigger organizations. And she did exactly. What I like about her, she's a good listener. She listens a lot. So that's why even the performance has changed, because before, the way she was taught to be that. So she adapts whatever you told. As you can see, she grew up as a tiny girl, as small. Then she was told that you can't go toe to toe with a boxer. You can't knock a boxer. You can't lead the fight. So that's why she was fighting on a back foot, because she was fed that you are weak. Yeah, but for me, I took her for a training. I watched her during the back session. Then I said, no, that was a lie. This punch I'm watching, it's enough to put a boxer on a canvas. That means that was not right. This boxer is strong, is powerful. Even when I'm watching her on a pet session, I said no. Then before we went for a camp in East London, I tried about 3 weeks convincing her now, changing even the language, that you are strong, you are a good boxer, you can knock a boxer, you can go forward, you can challenge, because in a world standard, you can't be fighting like this all the way. That means you need to up the game a little bit. Then I try to put it in her mind first, so that even her language can start changing at some point and talk about knockout, something like that. Then I was happy, because before we approached any trainer, she was talking now about knockouts. Then I was happy, I said yes, because if it's not in the mind, she won't practice it, because she needs to be convinced, she needs to be aware, she needs to be ready that I'm this, I'm not this one, but I'm this one. Then after that, it was very easy for her to practice it, because even in her mind now, she was ready, she was pumping, she was confident. So that's why she performed it this way, because we were practicing something. And it worked very well, because this opponent we just fought was very hard, was strong. If we gave her a chance and go back, she was going to give us a problem, because she was having power, and she's good. But we said, don't give her that opportunity to think, to relax, to be free. So make sure you disturb whatever plan. You put her under pressure, then she will concentrate on what you are doing than what she's going to do. As a result, she was under that pressure from first round to round number 8, minding her than applying what she came to do. So that strategy worked very well for us, and that fight was for us to market her, to show the world that this girl is ready to face whoever in the world. The only thing we just did is to open up the beast inside her, because we are not changing her, but we just waking up this beast which is inside her. That's what I noticed, that this is not enough. There is something more inside this girl. We just need to say, hey, you sleeping giant, wake up and work. You see, so it's very easy working with her, because she's talented, she's good, got a big heart. So it's easy to work with her. It's easy, and she's flexible. She catches whatever you're telling her. Yeah, Bukiwe is an old school a bit. You don't have to put everything at the same time. You don't have to be loud. She got confused. So you need to be smart when working with her, and is an experienced boxer. That means when you introduce whatsoever, she's been in the game for a long time. So when you introduce something new, you don't have to be like you're working with a child. That means you need to be professional when applying that thing, because she knows 99% of the stuff. So you have to have ways to convince her that you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that, and then she is so disciplined. And as a good listener, she is so disciplined. Even if she didn't like something in a gym, she would tell me that, I was not happy with that. So during the process, she won't say anything, but to me, she will whisper that, I think we can do it better this way and that way. So far, we were working very well, and she's going so far in life. She's going very, very far.
But if I'm asking, are you really ready to go on the world stage? If you look at the female boxing in South Africa in terms of administration, I mean, a few struggles there and so forth, the kind of opponents that you might face as well might not be maybe as strong as those overseas who have the resources, training, you know, all the supplements that they require and so forth. Do you think you're ready to go in that world for that world title?
Firstly, boxing South Africa has nothing to do with training. Their failures in South Africa, failing us as female boxers, have nothing to do with what I want. So, what I want now is to come with something in South Africa. Because if you don't have anything, they don't support you until you put something in the table and tell them, I'm this person. So, to convince them is to challenge myself to go overseas and take the title. To convince myself to beat myself. Because I know I'm the only one who can beat the person that I am. Not the boxer that I am. Beat the person that I am. I'm the only one. So, if I can beat myself, that means I know how to protect myself to be beaten by my opponent. So I've been preparing for a long time. I think before I won my WBF World title, I waited for 2 years to win the title. Now I just vacated the title because I know what I want next. And people were saying things, why you vacating? Why not? They don't know what I want. They don't know what my management want. And they don't know what we're going for. And what we're going for is better than 10 times better than what we just left. And what we left, we're giving opportunity to another kid. Because it's not about Bukiwe and box. I'm always fighting for female boxers in South Africa. It's not about Bukiwe. It's about all the female boxers. It's about all those female boxers who are still amateur boxers, who will turn professional and face the same challenges that we're facing. We find professional boxers with Nonina, Julie Chabalala, but what they did, they fought, they decided to keep quiet. I won't keep quiet. You know why I won't keep quiet? I will come with the world titles in South Africa. They will start recognizing me by my work, not by talking, because they don't listen. They will recognize me with my work. I'm going outside, not for Nonina, not for Good Shot, not for the Nonina legacy, not for female boxers, but for everyone in South Africa who have been fighting for this. And when it comes to the standard is not the same. Yes. It's not the same. They have everything they need. The machine, technology. Let's go back to our legend, Bukiwe. We had nothing. We had nothing, but they became the world champion. If we use this strategy, that techniques, that everything they were using back then, what will fail us now? Because now it's worse, because they have everything. They are training in the house. They are using the machine. If you are tired, you just switch off the machine. But if you're in the forest, in the mountains, you don't switch off the machine. You have to finish and you have to go home. If you're in the beach, you have to finish the set and you have to go home. You won't switch off the machine. You won't go through your car or something and go back. If we're using that, what will fail us? So we're going back to the roots, the strategies that our legend Bukiwe used. And it's working. So far it's working for me.
And what are those strategies, if I'm there? What are those strategies that you guys have employed to try to override the issue, the resources issues, to keep up with the game, but still, even though you don't have resources? But so, what are those ways that you try to make sure that you stay on top of your game?
Right now, I'm not spending much time in the gym, inside the gym, to gain my fitness. I'm always outside. He introduced me to things that I didn't know that I hate the most. I have to be honest, I hate them, but I have to do them. And he knows I won't be happy after. And like the minute he said, let's go to somewhere, I'm like, you, not that game. But then I have to, and I have to finish. He knows I have to finish. It doesn't matter if I'm tired or not. If he said, we started praying, we'll finish at 5, I have to finish at 5. Then I will do it. It doesn't matter how hard it is, but I will do it. Then I will go to the gym just for pets and the punching bag. I don't run in the gym, I don't run inside the house. I can't talk about it. Ekhaya ngikhuliswe kanjalo ukubaleka endlini awubaleka endlini ekhaya awunokhwela ibhayisekile endlini no ngikhuliswe kanjalo grew up in the village awukhwela ibhayisekile endlini and awubaleka endlini so ixesha lami lobaleka ehlathini and then it's when ingqondo yami ibuya like it's not only ubaleka that i-concentration because unamatye indlela yakho clear. And then upholile. Ingqondo yami, it's when irelaxayo. I forgot about everything. The fight time, the playing fight time, going by the man step upon diamonds out. He's shifting up. So zinto and his like at the end as experience going to start to be barriga come. Into needs up, divine sound is entaka. Everything is no more wakho upholile and be and nukiselwa ngumuntu osethandwa kwami. Osejimini baleka naye no baleka ndiyi-1 umoya wami upholile ingqondo yami ipholile ifocus ikhona so into ezininzi ziyatshintsha ngalo ndlela because akufani ukuthi ubaleka apha eJoburg etown ubaleka iRoadway apha eJoburg etown kunemoto pipi kunabantu so but xa uswa le ubalekiswa uyi-1 it's more relaxing and focus akule nto yenzayo olucinga ngale nto yenzayo.
You know what, give me a rundown of all your titles from the SA titles to the other one in the years. So in 2011, so you had the SA title.
2012, I lost the SA title. I challenged the SA title in 2011, I lost it.
In 2011?
Yeah, then I challenged again for, it was a vacant 2012. I won it, SA title. I defended 5 times. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. Then I vacated 2017. I challenged WBF World title in 2017. I defended twice, 2018, 2017 and 2018.
What was the reasoning behind vacating that?
Is to grow. Is to grow. I believe on growing. So I wanted to be a contender again. I wanted to be a challenger again because it gives me more power, more dedication, more focus. Being a contender. I was being a contender before. So that thing of they say you're a champion, but your title doesn't even pay you much. So I wanted to grow, that's all. And give my fellow African, I won't say South Africans because I'm done with South Africans, even with the Africans now. My fellow African sisters a chance. Because WBF is the only title that we afford to get as African boxers.
in general, who do you say, inspires you, or someone that you've looked up to that inspires what you're trying to build at the moment?
Okay, my role model is Nonina, even though can't have any exposure we deserve until umdala yenza umsebenzi wakhe, right? But my favorite boxer is Nonina.
Oh.
He's humble. He can give you a lesson just to sit with you down and talk to you. He can be your brother, your father, and your opponent. So he's my boxer. Not in South Africa, in the world.
In the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is like a boxer's boxer.
Yeah. He's more than just a boxer.
What do you think now of the international landscape in terms of boxing, especially overseas? We have the likes of Shield and them. How do you like, do you follow that space? International boxing, in terms of
females?
Yeah.
I don't want to say much about American boxers because they have everything they need. I believe in struggle when it comes to boxing because most of the people, it's when they impress their feelings, it's when they make money because they don't have anything. So if you have everything, you don't give your best, you don't give your all, you have everything. But most boxers who have nothing are the ones who give us boxing. So Cheryl is a good boxer, former Olympic gold medalist. She's good. But then, what if there's someone who just come and take all the spotlight? Because she can be beaten easily. She can be beaten easily. There's someone there who can beat Cheryl easily. It's just that they are not exposed. We are not exposed. We are not given that opportunity. We are not supported with our country because South Africa.
Yeah. What would you expect boxing South Africa to do to change the plight of female boxers?
I used to blame boxing South Africa, but they need people behind them because they don't produce money. They don't have money. They need people behind them who will put money on the table and say, do this to these girls and we have money in South Africa. It's just that our money in South Africa is for other people, not for everyone. It's for their favorites. It's favorite sport, favorite people and all that. Boxing South Africa also need a support financially to support us, especially female. They want to, they've been doing workshops and all that, but they need money. What I know, they don't have money. They need money. Promoters that making fights, they also need support from government. If government is failing, we have private companies in South Africa that have a lot of money. Why they can't approach those private companies, ask them to sponsor the sport? Because cricket have sponsors, soccer has sponsors, everything is sponsors except boxing. And boxing needs sponsors. Because boxing South Africa don't have money.
So I think that's what delaying the progress in female boxers.
Yeah, it does, because if boxing South Africa, maybe if boxing South Africa has sponsors, because they even 2016 they even made female fight. They made workshop female fight from their money. They were sponsored by, I think, Lotto back then. They do something when they have something, but they don't have it. I don't even know the main sponsor of boxing South Africa right now. So if I'm blaming boxing South Africa for female boxers not having fights and all that, I'm saying nothing.
So, but you were happy when they gave you when you won the boxer of the year in 2017.
Obviously, I was happy. I was even happy now for 2018. I was in the studio before the awards, the day of the awards. I was in the studio, like they asked me if someone wins, because I was nominated again. I was like, I will be happy if at least I see another female boxer taking that award, because now boxing, for female boxing South Africa is like Bukiwe, Nonina. No, I hate that. I hate to be in the picture always, because I'm not the only female boxer in South Africa. There are boxers who are fighting hard.
But you feel that, as people say, you are the female boxer.
I know I'm the best. I know I'm the best, but when it comes to awards and all that, they need a chance. They need to be motivated, because most female boxers stop, like they just quit boxing and they just focus to another thing. And we suffering as boxers in South Africa, because you'll find out one boxer will fight the same person for 5 times and will not grow. That is why I'm saying I'm done with South Africa, I'm done with Africa, I'm going outside.
And what's your view with your fight that you just came from? How did you feel when you stepped into the ring? Do you think you had a good fight?
Firstly, when I was preparing a fight, I was dedicating my fight to Baby Lee. And when I stepped in the ring, I forgot about everything. In fact, that I'm fighting a good boxer, because I saw the opponent, she was fighting a good boxer in Africa and in the world. That means the minute you fight a good boxer, you gain something, you become one of the best boxers too. So I knew that it would be a tough fight, and from the loss in January, it's been a while not fighting. So when I stepped in the ring, I gave my all. I forget about everything. And then I got a call from, I called my mom, Sylvia Mukale, it's IPF judge and referee in South Africa, and everything. She gave me a good message. Please don't let anything disturb you. Just go there and give your all. So I did the same. I just forget about everything and everyone. Then I'll go to my corner and listen to my trainer. I was only listening to him when he said, this thing you did something wrong, please fix it. Then when I stand up, I fix it immediately. That was my plan. And then the win was for Baby Lee. The good fight was for Baby Lee, because I knew she was the best boxer. She was just stepping in the ring and fight. So I had to fight too. So I was doing that for her.
How close were you with her? And how did you feel when you heard the news of her passing?
We're not enemies. We're close, but not that. Those friends who talk every day. But we were together on the 24 of August, because I was camping in Winston Cape. We're together on the way in and on the fight. And then we had this, it's in the areas of TV, they asked, when are we fighting together, because she was going up with the weight. And obviously she was coming to me. So we're just laughing together, and then we're laughing to silly things, and she had an injury. So I didn't expect such thing. Especially when you see someone who's preparing, even though when she was having an injury, but she was in the gym, she was preparing, because Unat was fighting, Nonina was fighting, she was always in the gym with Nonina. So, and I was happy to see her going. I'm always happy to see boxers going to the tournaments, going to the weigh-ins, going to the press conference. So I was happy to see boxers there, especially female boxers. And it was Women's Month. I didn't know it's the last day. I will see him. It was something else. He knows I didn't go to the gym for the whole week after that. I was just sitting in the house. We're just sitting, we didn't know what to do. Especially to someone we knew. But I'm glad, I'm just glad we And then we're going for IBF 4 again.
Or in December. So is it a done deal, or you yet to discuss?
No, the negotiations are still on. We're still working on that. So our promotion is busy working on that every day. So yeah.
Which promoter is working on it?
Our new promotion, Fantastic.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, Fantastic too. They are so helpful. They are busy, not sleeping, working on that, and we rate number 5. We rated number 5, so we qualify. This one was not elimination fight because we qualified already. So yeah, it's gonna be on. We're hoping it's gonna be on.
She doesn't have a choice.
No,
I'm
no.
in the world.
We are getting and Bukiwe is ready now for that stage because there is nothing much between international boxers and local. I was privileged that I was in UK for more than 6 years, so I try to make my research why we don't stay top. Our boxers got the opportunity to fight there, but they don't stay top. We only get there, fight once, boom, go down. So my main focus is to work with her to stay top. So that's why now our steps are unique. Everything is new, though I'm not introducing everything at the same time. So she's capable of staying top, stay top. I was there. I was training with them because when you just go for a fight, they don't show everything to you. Even if you are given a trainer, and you can't even see the culture, how they live their lives in their villages. So I got that opportunity to study their lives, diet. There was nothing special. We are stronger than them, you see. So that's what now we are doing. I'm applying some of the technique. Like the training we are doing, I spiced it with Russian training. I took half Russian and UK. But in interviews, I don't say everything because that's my secret. That's how I'm going to make my boxers unique and special because I went to UK to grab that information. So I can't take my investment and just spread it just like that, you see. So Bukiwe is going to be unstoppable now because we know all the secrets of the world, everything, diet. I loved it when we were in East London. She swear, big word, that this is my first time I don't starve when I'm preparing for a fight.
That was my first time.
Even after the weigh-in on Friday, this one, she was there for 3 hours before she go home and eat. For 3 hours, she was free to eat, but she was still talking because she was eating. We never, she was like this before the fight because that's another thing that separates us from overseas boxers. If you saw Nomeva and the American boy on the way in, that's where I knew that we lost the fight because I saw the two boxers were just two opposite things, and Nomeva was on, in terms of experience and other stuff, was the better of the two. But it was just the preparation because I told my brother that no, we're gonna lose this one because we've lost it on preparation, diet, and other stuffs. Otherwise, he was the better of the two. You see, so that's what I'm bringing to our boxers, that you don't have to starve because you won't have the power to grab the fitness. Because if you're starving, you can't be fit as well. And even in the mind, you are panicking because you are hungry. Yeah, you are hungry. You see, so I saw even the Ayanda's opponent. You wouldn't say that guy is going to fight. He was like anybody else. He was but our boy, you will see in the dressing room, that this guy is going to fight. You see, so that's what I'm trying to beat, and it worked well for her. She was very fresh eating. Even Mr. Howard, when we were preparing for the world, he was shocked. He said, "Manager, is that my boxer eating a burger?" Because it was only 2 weeks. It was only 2 weeks.
In the restaurant?
Yeah, in the restaurant. Because I said, no, relax. He's in good hands. He relax. You see, so those are the things that I'm introducing to our boxing. That no, we don't have to go for this. We don't have to go for this. Because after sweating, working very hard, there must be stuffs to be used to gain that power back, to gain. So overseas boxers, you will think that some, they are big, but there were things used to replace that sweat, to replace that hard working. You see, so we are 2 times stronger than them. So that's what.
Smart.
Yeah, you see, we've got everything. So that's what we're going to show. That's what Bukiwe is going to show the world, that we do have a competition with them. So it's going to give them a problem.
And they will say I'll be lied to because I'm tall.
And she's always in good shape. Yeah, always full. But the weight is there. We know how to keep the weight there and make her big, because now we're putting a little bit of muscle. You see, because she didn't have the power. So now we are growing the muscle a bit, but the weight is still the same. We even go under if we're not checking it. Though the body is growing, but we know how to monitor the weight and keep it there. We won't change that weight. But she is going to be the biggest bantamweight ever.
So that's the strategy you're going to take through December.
Yes. On December, we're going to be on the same page.
Because I was going to ask you, what difference what are you going to do different from looking at the Denmark fights when you lost? How are you going to reshape to make sure when you go for the IBF in December, you know everything is in top shape? But I mean, with what you've alluded
yeah.
I suspect that.
No, the
And
Denmark.
in Denmark, I was fighting on 57. Not far away from my weight. I thought it was a cash weight. At least cash weight is 55. When I eat, I can make that weight. But then it was 57. I was even underweight when I was going for the fight. While I had my breakfast in the morning before the weigh-in, I was underweight. So it was just not my time, not my weight, different weight. And I was not prepared for the target day. I thought I'm fighting for 8 round cash weight. So I didn't know I'm going for a title, and I didn't know for featherweight. And featherweight is bell here in South Africa. Bell is too big. Like featherweight, they are big.
So everything was wrong about that fight. So that's why when I talk, I don't even mention it.
Yeah,
Everything was wrong.
Were you already working with her?
No, I was not.
When did you, actually that's what I wanted. When did you start working with her?
Immediately when I'm coming back from Denmark.
Yeah, when she came
down.
back. When we came back. So that one, I don't even.
Was that a strategy after you realized you lost and then you just decided?
No, it was not that loss. It was already, because December was fighting, I won the fight. It was already on my plan that I'm moving out. From March, from September, because I defended my title on August. From September, October, November, I was already on my way. But I didn't find someone who, I'm loyal, I'm too loyal to people I work with. I don't care how bad you are, how can you make me feel like I'm nothing, but I still work with you. But then it's when I wanted someone that I will trust, someone that I will invest and he will invest. And now I look at it, my age, I'm growing, and I need to have things before I retire. Because I want to retire with having a record that is not bad. A record that is not saying, she stayed the whole year without fighting. She lost 7 fights in a row. No. I want to live my legacy nicely when I'm retiring. I'm retiring. So it's when I was sitting down, and we've been talking since 2016, he was in UK. We've been talking since then. Then he didn't tell me that he's coming in South Africa. Then he just popped in South Africa in December. Then I was preparing a fight. I fought in Eastern Cape. I was fighting in my hometown in Nigeria. 23 December, 24 December, I was on my way to Joburg. It's when we first time we met in Eastern Cape. He was passing by the garage. I was waiting for a bus. Then he saw me and coming. It's when first time we met. And then he said, you know what, now, you know, I already signed the contract to Denmark. Let's talk after that. And talk business. Because I was already seeing the future. And then after that, everyone saw it. My profile is well. Profile, everything is top notch. But I just fought now. So he didn't just talk. He went.
And then the trainer, I know I wrote it somewhere there. And then your new trainer is, who are you training with now?
At the moment, we just ask any trainer. We don't have a full-time trainer. They are, I would say they are under probation. Yeah, audition. So we're still auditioning. So we don't have a full-time one now. But we worked preparing for the August one. We worked with United that one. So this one we worked with Khosi Ngcoza. Yeah.
So have you in mind, do you have any trainer somewhere, a few names that you would
it would be between Nato and Khosi there.
Because I connected with them very well.
Yeah.
I understood them.
From Joburg?
No, in Eastern Cape. But Khosi is situated here in Joburg. So those are the trainers that I'm working with them.
So any future plans of in your stable adding more boxers? Is it specifically you going to be dealing with female boxers only, or you also want to?
Yeah, 90%, because I'm trying to do something new. Like for instance now, she's my first boxer in the stable. I'm planning to have 3 female boxers first. So I think we'll go for 2 more girls. I've got applications from guys, but at the moment I'm not taking guys. They are good, they are willing to work with me. Even me, I'm willing to work with them. But for me, it's not about making money, it's about fulfilling my vision, my dream. Because while I was in UK, I kept calling boxing people this side, guys, why don't you do this? Why don't you try this? Why don't you do that? You know, when something is not within you, you don't own that thing. So you can't see it. So I said, oh, okay, because what I was struggling with overseas, our boxers are not known. It was hard to sell them. Even if I'm boasting about our boxers in South Africa, boasting about what we have, about records, because we've got world records here in South Africa. But when we Google, we can't see them. When we check on YouTube, then I'll say, oh my God, why these people are not posting boxers? How are we going to talk about them? How are we going to market them? That was the first thing that came in my mind. I was tempted to open something like a TV, something like that, only to expose the boxers. But on the other side, I said, okay, some performances are not good. So I would love to expose some boxers, and yet there are things that I don't like with them. So let me be part of it, so that I will be part of imparting what I want out of our boxers. So let me have my own products, so that when I expose them, I start talking about them, I'm confident that they will see what they like, what they're expecting out of the best. You see, so I said, okay, instead of just saying, guys, let's do this, let's do this, why don't you, let me come and be in the country and try to show them that this thing can be done, it's doable, we can do this, it's not easy. And it's very hard working with females, because once you start mentioning that is a female boxer, even if you were going to have an appointment with someone, you will see the person that now is losing interest now, you see. So I like challenges, because after winning that challenge, I will be the best. Because I will say, I started this, it was not easy, I started this, even though others are going to follow, but I will know that I'm the one who introduced that thing. So at the moment, she's my only boxer and I'm fine. I only need 2 more female boxers. There are that approached me, but I'm so sensitive. Some, they don't have discipline. My weak point is to be disrespected. You can steal my phone, you can break my car, but don't disrespect me. That's my weak point. I don't like that, because I always feel, you know, when something is your fear, you always face it, you see. So there are boxers that I would love to work with them, but their characters are not for me, you see. So at the moment, I'm still sitting down, looking, because they're gonna even affect my reputation. You see, so yeah, I'm happy with her. Yes, I'm fine with her.
No, man. Thank you so much. Unless, if there's anything that maybe I did not ask that you think is of importance that I need to mention, what could that be in both of you?
Our sponsors.
Yeah, the way South Africa is supporting us, it's so pleasing. Our sponsors, fantastic promoter, they made things very easy for me, because when I took over, I didn't have much to offer. Then the vision was there, the plans were there, but there were no wheels to kickstart this thing. So I tried before preparing for the first fight on my own, with friends, with our families. You would text her brother, can you please get a fuel? You see, so we were doing it, just me and her. So when the promoter took over, it was very easy, very easy. They sponsored her with a kit, you see. So if you were in the fight, you saw how beautiful she was. So it was the promoter. They even ordered it from UK. So such stuffs. So they did a very good job for us. So even our sponsors worked with us, so it was a very nice feeling. Yeah, so even our families, so we are so grateful. They were so supportive, so supportive. Yeah, they prayed for us, they blessed us, they encourage us, motivate us. So yeah, South Africa has been so good. Even the officials, boxing officials, BSA, they've been so supportive, saying nice words, because there is nothing better than to be appreciated after doing something. Just to hear that you've done something good, it's good enough. It's good enough.
And I forgot to say, being recognized as top 25 sport women. By South Africa, that's the best. But that motivated me in August, like if South Africa is telling
the top 25 athletes,
female
athletes.
Female athletes, So that motivated me a lot. And the journalists, all of them, they were paying attention, even though we didn't fight and all that. But South Africa supported us. boxing South Africa. Everyone was supporting me. Everyone was supporting me. Families, everyone. Like it was beautiful. Even though I didn't fight in August, but I felt like I just won. I just won. Yeah, the support I get in South Africa. I wish they can give it to every boxer, every athlete in South Africa. If they can give them that support, not only our famous Casper and everyone, but everyone who's trying their best. We need that support.
Yeah.
And we need more sponsors to come on board.
Yeah.
We still, we need to be dressed very well. We see ourselves wearing big brands. You mentioned them. So we are still hoping that before December we will be wearing one of the big brands in South Africa. So sponsors, more than welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have any idea if then you have to fight for the IBF, where else would it be? Who are you actually hoping to fight? Who are you actually hoping to fight?
Who's that girl? Sarah what?
Sarah
I don't pay attention to my opponent.
Name.
It's Sarah what? Maria something.
Something like that. Yeah.
She's an IBF champion from Mexico. I don't.
Something.
But
we know you're gonna do
to
something.
be honest, even to this one, on the press conference, I didn't know the name. I don't pay attention to my opponent. I pay attention to what I want.
Yeah.
So
But
you
our
want the IBF.
The only thing that will make us to see each other is IBF. So even when I'm signing a contract, I won't even look the name. It's okay.
Yeah. You don't care who you fight.
No.
So we are ready to face anyone.
At this point, if you are trying to stand in front of me,
You are dead.
What do you say to her if she was here? What would you say to her?
if I was high, I would just, she's giving old. If I was high, I would just put the target down and go and give us a chance. Because I will ruin her record.
Gonna punish him.
I will ruin her record. Being beaten by underdog. She must ask the German again. Being beaten underdog by an underdog. It's embarrassing. Especially if you are old.
That's it. And thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Respect.
It was a nice one.
Hey, but you find us tired.
You're very tired.
Is it? I did say yesterday,
We're
yes?
still relaxing.
And I didn't get a chance to watch your fight. I was so sad because remember I've spoken to you before on Facebook.
Oh, then I see.
Yeah, I come there especially to watch you, but then Nomeva comes before you. You were supposed to come before Nomeva.
Yeah, there was something that delayed us.
And
Yeah.
by deadline of this office, I'm supposed to send something before then.
Yeah.
So now I'm caught between sending Nomeva or wait for her. That means I was never make deadline. So during your fight, I'm busy working with the Nomeva.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the fight. I think I got there when they were announcing that you were winning.
Wow.
But it was
I was surprised when you said you were there.
Yes, I was.
I didn't see.
I saw the